So winter is coming and we got some work to do. We get this new Arctic plow right here. I got all the mounts and the hardware. And this nice box of spaghetti. And we're going to install that Arctic plow on this 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500. These trucks do have a few common issues, so I guess I can plan to replace the transmission and probably the lifters at some point in time. So we got a bag of nuts. Some of these bolts. Some brackets. This is all galvanized as well, which is partially the reason why I went with an Arctic plow. Plus Arctic plows are Canadian made. And the guy who sells these plows is local to my area, so it's always nice to support local people, and it's a Canadian plow, and it's kind of a win-win-win for me. So it looks like we got to remove this entire bottom plastic piece, which is this entire plastic piece, which looks to just be held on by a bunch of fasteners. So yeah, this entire bottom part of the bumper is held on by these little plastic push pins and a bunch of 8mm bolts. And there's probably like 4 or 5 13mm bolts, so like that. So there's 9 or 10 bolts holding in this plow mount. Some of them use the tow hook bolts, and the rest of them you gotta drill into the chassis with a 1/2-inch drill bit. As if Chevy frames aren't weak enough, we're drilling this one full of holes. Just put some red Loctite on all these bolts and give them a few ooga doogas. If it falls off, I'll let you know. The mount is all installed. So now that our mount is on, we can get working on this wiring. It's not too bad. A lot of it is color coded. Not much good if you're colorblind though, I guess. I had a few questions for the guy that I bought this off of, and he had no trouble helping me out. After that, it was smooth sailing. You run all the controller wires into this big grommet on the driver's side, and then you pretty much just plug everything in and give it power. After the wiring, we just got to mount that blade, which I forgot to film. Sorry. Well, I kind of dropped the ball on the plow install. I skipped a few steps. It's currently completely installed, and guess what? It snowed. So this is the next morning. Ah, my God. Look right here. There's probably like 3 feet of snow right there. So yeah, the truck is running. She's just warming up here now. I gotta get some snow off of her. The plow is all on. It's all bolted on. My wiring is all done. The only thing I got left to do is wire up those lights. But I'll do that when I clear up the snow. This is the first dump of snow we had all year, and it's here pretty early, honestly. Our driveway is about 300 or 400 feet, so it does take me quite a bit of time to do the driveway. We had a nice bit of wind with the snow too, so there's some spots that's bare and some spots with 3 feet of snow. This is the first snowfall of this year, and we got a good bit of snow out of it, honestly. And this is the worst thing about having so much stuff around. I gotta clean up the snow off of all of this stuff. The old VMAX, the Link, or the Jag. You can't even see the Jag over there. So I'm gonna jump in the truck, start plowing, and start shoveling. I just love that for me. Snow. This is so deep right here. Oh, oh my God. So this is the top of my driveway. There's so much snow up there. I might actually get stuck. So I just got a good run for it down here. Come on up. Look how much snow is there. That's about 3 feet. It's pretty deep here, right out to the road. The old Chevy is good for it though. Anyone got a transmission to sell me? I gotta be careful because my garbage can is up here buried somewhere. Oh, there it is, see it? Push that right out in the ditch. Perfect. Drive it up in the woods. So once again, just like every single year, winter has come and I'm caught with my pants down. Literally everything I own is in my way of plowing my snow. So I pretty much gotta plow around it, I gotta move it all, and then I gotta plow it all again. This happens every single year, so you think I learn, eh? Let's get a little cold start of the 53/89 Dodge truck. last Friday, wasn't it? It's a Yamaha. You know she's stuck. Nothing like a herniated disc. Look at her, look. Put to work. So that VMAX down there is the only thing that I got that runs. So I gotta drag 2 of these out of the way. And 5 of these out of the way.
No pity. You should have had it done before the snow fell.
I gotta find somewhere to put it off. And before any of you guys suggest one of those tarp tents, we tried that. Didn't last 10 months. Blew out the bay. Find the ski. Bring this one in, let her dry off. This is going to be the next project on the list. Well, we got pretty much everything cleared away. The skidoos are moved around everywhere. I get the summit in and the players in because these are the next 2 projects. This one here, I'm just going to literally chuck a pull cord in it, probably take it for a rip, and hopefully that's pretty well all it needs. This one back here has just been sitting for 5, 6, 10 years, however long, I don't really know. I don't think she's going to need a whole lot because it's in excellent shape. She just got to get some fresh gas and get her going. So these are going to be the next 2 projects that's popping up on the channel. Keep an eye out for them. I spent the entire day pretty much pushing snow around. And pushing skidoos around, and yeah, this day is pretty well over, and tomorrow is calling for 20 more centimeters of snow. So how lucky am I that I get to do this all over again? I just love that for me. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Lots of projects coming up here soon.